And I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by Hind Al Zahid. She is the Deputy of Women's Empowerment here in Saudi Arabia. So she has a very busy job because we're seeing a lot of wonderful ladies here at this conference and indeed engaging with a lot of women while we're here. So it's really wonderful. You've just come out of a very busy session, and of course you've also been working on diversity and inclusion and really making sure that you're very much part of the IPTC. Tell me a little bit for you how important diversity and inclusion is.
Diversity inclusion been very important for Saudi Arabia within the last 2 years. Actually, diversity inclusion, it's been aligned with the Vision 2030. One of the main objectives to have more women to contribute to the economic development. I've been appointed in civil service ministry as the Women Empowerment Deputy. I work on different level with different KPIs, having more women in population, working on, as a population to work in the civil service. Another thing, to have more of them as a chief position holders and to close the gap between men and women in civil service. We did a lot in this file. One of the things that one of the important methodology that we are working on is working on different pillars, the policies and procedures, development of people and organizations, and enablers tool for women and organization to have more women as a chief position holders.
Just let's have a look at women in, the oil and gas industry and the potential that's there for the potential of women for the industry, particularly when we look at digitalization and really the new technology that can actually bring more women in the industry.
We just went out of Mr. Jum'a's speech. He was the former ex-CEO of Aramco, and he said something very, he enlightened me with very important information that women tend not to work in the oil and gas industry because it's not easy job for them. But with the technology, everything now is possible. Instead of going to the field, she can have the field just in her desktop. So this will change the future job in very massive way.
Now again, also people you've talked to here while you've been here, and of course Mr. Juma loves to, I think he has many daughters, and his wife has been making sure that he's well informed in terms of the role of women. I love to talk to him because he's very proud of that. But when we look at, and I think when we look at Saudi Aramco too, he made a point many years back too that there were many women in place too. So the potential for women across the kingdom here and the work that can be done. I would think there's a lot of new women coming into the industry, coming into the workplace. So this must be an exciting time. And again, it's a start of a new decade. So it's a great way to start the new year for everybody.
Yes, definitely. And actually just today, a new report came out of the World Bank, Women in Business and Law 2020. Saudi Arabia ranked as the first reformer among 190 countries around the world, and I'm so proud of this achievement.
And indeed, I think that also must be so encouraging to all of the people who are here. And I think it also sends a very strong message to the rest of the world. I think we saw a lot of people who came to this event, and it was the first time they came to Saudi Arabia. And I'm hearing some incredible feedback. There were some wonderful ladies who opened the conference, a young lady who spoke, an engineer. So all of this must make you feel very proud. And I mean, this is what you know, but it's also making sure the rest of the world knows this as well.
Yes, definitely. Saudi women and all the women, they are capable. They just need the right support system so they can grow. They need the right policies so they can flourish. And this is what Saudi Arabia and Saudi Aramco doing, giving all the support or all the belief for women so they can grow and flourish career-wise.
So, when we look at an event of this size, of this magnitude, this is an international event coming here to Saudi Arabia. So this must also be great when we look at, what this will do for people to come in and look, for women to have a look, but not just women. Diversity is all about, a more equal humanity, a more equal society, really, for everybody. But this is a huge event, and I think we might see more of them. Tell me what you think.
Yes, definitely. Diversity is very valuable for the Vision 2030. We gain gain experience from diversity. Now the doors of Saudi Arabia are open for all the foreigners, people to come and visit us and learn more about Saudi Arabia, and even to go to different places in Saudi Arabia and enjoy the nature and the civilization of Saudi Arabia.
So we'll be putting this on our tourist map too, which of course is very exciting. And it must also be exciting for all of you to welcome people from abroad to come in and not just come to a conference, but actually to see this country.
Of course, we have a great rooted culture and tradition that the whole world, they need to know more about it. We have a great food, we have a great people. People are very generous, so please, everyone is welcome to come and visit us.